New evidence that America's coronavirus pandemic is at another dangerous stage, and the trends are pointing in the wrong direction. This is not good. The number of new COVID patients hospitalized for a day has jumped more than 35% in just 1 week. Los Angeles County, which has more people than any other county, is reinstating an indoor mask mandate, even for people who have already been vaccinated, because of what health officials call substantial community transmission.
And last night's Red Sox-Yankees game was called off when 6 Yankees, most of them vaccinated, tested positive for COVID. One of them just got back from the All-Star game, raising new worries about the spread of the virus at this week's sold-out event in Denver. Lilia Luciano is in Los Angeles. Lilia, what's the potential risk out there now?
Good morning, Anthony. Here in LA County, about 60% of the eligible population is fully vaccinated, but that means that millions of people are still unprotected. Health officials say the Delta variant is taking advantage of that vulnerability. For Angelenos, a reminder that progress against coronavirus is fragile. LA County has recorded more than 1,000 new cases per day for the last 7 days.
We will be implementing an order requiring masking indoors, regardless of vaccination.
But that decision may have unintended consequences, says UCSF infectious disease Dr. Monica Gandhi.
The mixed messaging of saying that you have to mask when you're vaccinated will tell the unvaccinated, oh, actually, the vaccines don't work.
Over the last month, the daily rate of vaccinations fell 60%. Vaccine hesitancy remains an issue in the U.S., something Surgeon General Vivek Murthy blamed on COVID misinformation, which he declared a national health risk on Thursday.
It's painful for me to know that nearly every death we are seeing now from COVID-19 could have been prevented. I say that as someone who has lost 10 family members to COVID-19 and who wishes each and every day that they had had the opportunity to get vaccinated.
A Kaiser Family Foundation survey of unvaccinated adults found that 2/3 believed in at least one of several vaccine myths. The White House pointed to an aggressive online misinformation effort by a handful of bad actors.
There's about 12 people who are producing 65% of anti-vaccine misinformation on social media platforms.
That stat comes from a report by the Center for Countering Digital Hate, which is calling on social media companies to shut down those accounts and others like them entirely. Imran Ahmed is the group's CEO.
Look, social media has sort of transformed the way that all kinds of misinformation is spread. You can test out thousands of different messages, seeing what works, what doesn't. The problem is that we're playing catch up. And in many respects, the tactics that they're using are more sophisticated. They're more devious than we've been able to keep up with.
Social media companies say they are working to combat misinformation. Both Twitter and Facebook told CBS News they do take the problem seriously and are taking aggressive action against misleading COVID content. Adriana.
Lilia, thank you so much.